gentlemen. Got the beautiful black 18T here behind me, and tonight we are racing at the Southern Oregon Speedway. We also got Carly's car. So the good news is it's race day and we're racing, and like I said, we're here at Southern Oregon Speedway. That's the track kind of there behind me, and I always talk about my love for this place because this is where I learned about dirt racing. This is where I fell in love with the sport just about 15 years ago on this property and those grandstands across the way. So it's really important for me to support this place, be here, race here. Like I said, I love it. It's 25 minutes from the house, but the bad news, today we only have 6 cars, so kind of got a light field, which it just is what it is. This will be an opportunity for us to try things and really work on our setup with not a lot on the line. See, one thing I haven't talked about a lot, but we just switched to the new Hoosier tires, so this has been a little bit of a learning curve the past week or two. We just switched over to them, so this will be an opportunity and a valuable night for us just to get some laps and kind of work on them, work on our setup, work on how to make our car better throughout the night, because these are definitely different than what we ran before. So light field, happy to be racing, happy to get to be in the seat, happy to get to race with my sister Carly, and we're going to be heading out soon, getting some engine heat, and then we'll be rolling right into qualifying. Qualifying just wrapped up here. We ended up at the top of the charts, so that was good. Actually, very identical time-wise, almost to where we were at just a couple weeks ago when we ran here in the low 12-second bracket. Car felt okay. It just seems like, you know, and like I said, I think some of it's the new tires and kind of adjusting, but the racetrack started getting slick very quick as cars started going out for hot laps. We went out and qualified, and you can run it hard around the top, but it just doesn't feel like, or at least my car just does not feel stuck in the racetrack. So we're gonna work on like trying to find some grip and just tightening up and just really getting planted. So then as we do have to move around, you know, between the bottom, between the top, between the middle, when we slide through different areas of the track, like we're stuck and we have grip and we can build momentum. Otherwise, the less traction you feel, the more limited you are to where you have to run, because there's only a little bit of grip on top and a little bit of grip on bottom, and if you have to rely on that, it's tough to build speed and you know, win a race or win a big race when there's a lot of cars, if that makes sense. So we're just trying to take this all seriously and become better and tighten up the race car here for this heat race. So gonna see what we can do and get 8 more laps to improve. So just ran the heat race. It was straight up. For some reason, well, we gained one car, so we were up to 7, and they split us into 2 heats. So we had 4 cars in our heat race. Since I was quick time, I was on the pole, and I knew it was gonna come down to the start. I had a fast car on my outside. They kind of got the jump because there was grip up there. I was kind of starting more and just like slick, trying to just get my tires going enough to go. Kind of chopped me into 1 and 2. I stuck the bottom, got to run down the backstretch, and I probably would have won the heat race if I would have just, you know, slid better through 3 and 4. I slid right, but I just carried a little bit too much speed once I got into the curb or into the grip, and I thought it was going to push me back off of it, but I actually got over it into the flat. So once I fell back to second, I just was working on my line to try to maintain with the car and see where I was better, and then also kind of try to drop down low and see how much speed I could carry and what the track was doing. But it's literally like pretty much laying rubber out there for our heat races, so that was kind of disappointing. That's a look at our left rear after the heat race. So, as far as the racetrack, it's I mean it's cool that it's slick, but it's not cool that we're burning up tires. I mean it's just so hard. So we're gonna make some changes, and we'll have the draw soon to see where we start in the top 7.
GP representing so far. Go ahead and reach in there and grab a chip. It is the number 4 for Tanner Holmes.
Major track prep going on right now. They got the grader out, and I'm sure we're going to see the tiller here very soon. I talked about how it was about to lay rubber at the end of our heat, so they're really trying to take care of things and then also allow some time for the sun to set, because racing when it's that hot out just destroys the racetrack, destroys our tires, and puts us all in a tough spot. Heading out for the A-main event right now. We're rolling off from 4th. Like I told you, small field of cars. Got some good cars all around us though. Need to, you know, get a good start like any other race and try to get to the front and control the lead. The hard part about not having as many is there's no lap traffic. There's less obstacles for guys. So therefore, it's important to be the one that's out front. Made some changes to our car. They worked the track. Don't think the track prep really did a lot. I think it's going to be very similar to our heat races, and I would not be surprised if we have rubber at some point. So potentially might need to watch our tires, and if we do get out front, just try to hit our marks and do our thing.
Speedway.
No, absolutely, and to all the young ones here, you know, 15 years ago today, I was in your guys' seat, so this is the place that made me fall in love with the sport, and I hope to see you guys all back here Thursday. We're going to have a bunch of 410s, the most badass cars on the planet, so we'll see you guys Thursday.
Congratulations, AT&T out of Jacksonville. Your winner tonight, Tanner Holmes.
That's why I told. Hey,
how are we going to check stagger on this? How are we going to check stagger?
Our 50-50 winner.
There you go.
all right.
You're done.
50-50 winner.
Oh my God. All right, good run.
Made it back to the pit. That's the right rear tire after the feature. I would say it's slightly used. So overall, we, mission complete, came here and did what we needed to do. Not a lot of cars, but some fast ones, and we luckily were able to get the job done and lead every single lap there. Made a great move on the first, going into 3 and 4 on that first lap. Got the lead with the slide job, and then quickly found the rubber not long after that. And from there was kind of just entire saving mode, just trying not to burn up my tires because they still ran. I think we ran 28 laps, and then they checkered it under yellow when there was only 2 of us left because everyone was getting flats, which you never want to see. None of us want to race on a surface like that, but at the end of the day, as far as the night went, our car got better and better, and our car was phenomenal in rubber. And if I would have had to run it harder, I would have lost my tires, but in a different situation, my car was good enough to where I never was too tight, and I was able just to, in rubber, you want to keep your car straight, not spinning the tires too much and burning them off, and make sure you don't get tight, and then also kind of, able to just move around and not get going too fast or too slow, I feel. So glad the AT&T's in victory lane. I know, like I said, kind of a practice night here for us on the new tires, and I would say it was a success, and we definitely learned some stuff and learned things for even how our car was before it rubbered, because I think before it rubbered we were actually going to be too free, but that played into our favor because rubber makes the car tighter, and then the track came to me. So gonna note that and figure out maybe how we could have made some changes to be tighter if in a perfect world it was just going to get slicker and not lay rubber. Well, our funny joke tonight is when you go to cash a check at the bank never asks who ran second, what type of surface it was, or how many cars were in the field. Always cool to add some hardware to the shop. We work so hard on this team, and not just myself. My younger sister Carly, our crew guy Skylar, my parents, and everyone around us, they work our tails off. So even, like tonight, just going through the motions, trying to work on being better overall as a program, it still feels good. Want to give a shout out to all my partners, RTR Diesel Performance, Carson, Next Gen Lafarge, Pit Stop USA, ABC Powder Coating. We also have Canopy Country, Earth Environmental, Fast 4 Media, Shane DeWald Trucking, Full Send Racing, Veenendahl Trucking, D-Ray Designs, and Landon Transport. We made the car go good tonight, and we need to continue this momentum into our stretch we have coming up. 8 races in 10 days with King of the West. Every night is big. Every night has a lot of competition. If we could win one of those shows, I feel like that could help solidify our program and show that we are, we're trying to be one of the top guys out here on the West Coast in the United States. So proud of everyone. Cars in one piece. Got some hardware to bring back to the shop, and we will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.